welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. I was having a lot of issues with my laptop and camera and stuff like that, but I got a new camera, so hopefully there's gonna be no problems. So today I don't really have any plans for my makeup look, but I did get not that many new things, but I wanted to try out a few things, and yeah, let's just jump right in. So first things first, I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to use the Benefit Porefessional, and I'm going to just use this to give myself a nice smooth face. So now I'm going to go in with my foundation. This is the Total Cover Foundation from L'Oreal, and this one is in the shade 301. I do usually have troubles with matching my foundation, so hopefully this is a good match. This was the lightest one that I could find. It does have somewhat of like a moussey consistency, and I'm just going to apply that with my Real Technique sponge. So far it doesn't look like it gets cakey at all, but I have noticed I have this pimple going on right here, and I keep covering it, and every single time I just blend it out it gets like almost uncovered again. I don't know if it's maybe I'm using it with the beauty blender, so it's blending it out too much, but it doesn't seem to be covering it that well. Right, so overall, so far, it looks good. I'm not feeling the fact that it's not covering that up, and it's supposed to be total cover, and I would assume that a moussier consistency would kind of like stick a little bit more, if you know what I mean, but it's not. So I'm gonna go on with my concealer, and my concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this one is in the shade Fair. And then I'm just gonna blend that in with my beauty blender. So now I'm just gonna cream contour using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige. So this says the NYC Smooth Skin Powder, but it's actually not. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. I just couldn't stand the packaging on the actual No Color Powder, so I changed it and put it in this one. And also, don't mind this, I use this brush like crazy, so it ended up breaking on me. This is the, I believe it's the E48 brush by Morphe. I'm just going to dip into here, and I'm just going to set my under eye. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Tarte Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation in the shade Fair Neutral. And I am just going to use my Morphe MB1 brush, which is a little big, well not a little, it's a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to just pat onto my skin. I will say though, this foundation is very, when it dries down to a matte finish. So I didn't really have to set it, but I just did because this is a powder foundation. So just add a little bit extra coverage, not like I needed it with that foundation, but I do have a lot of redness and acne scarring that I wanted to cover, so I just used it, especially in like my cheek area right about here. Just makes it a little bit more or less noticeable. So now I'm going to move on to bronzer, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I literally use this almost every single day of my life. This is the M527 brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to swirl it right in here. dust off any extra and just really lightly apply this to the face. For the sides of the nose, I'm just going to use the MB23. I'm just going to do really light pressure. So after I bronze and contour, I just like to take my big powder brush again and just kind of blend everything with no product. So now we're going to move on to blush, and this is the new Butter Blush by Physicians Formula, and this is in the shade Natural Glow. I have the other one in Plum Rose. I think they only have two, where when I went to Ulta they only had the two, but I'm just going to use this one today, which is in Natural Glow. So I'm just going to pick up my E48 brush again, and I'm going to use a little bit of the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the yellow powder and just right underneath the eyes just to brighten up a bit. Can you see the difference already? I swear, if you don't have a banana powder or like a yellow toned powder at all, you need one, because it is like literally magic. So at this point, I like to spray my face down. As you can see, I really love this stuff from the last time you guys. Well, actually, I don't think I ever posted that video. Like this video if you want me to post that video. I made a full face first impressions video, and I used this, and my initial reaction was I hated it, but I ended up running out of my Fix Plus, and if you've been watching me from the beginning, you know that I love my Fix Plus, and I didn't really have anything else to put on, so I started using this, and now I'm kind of like obsessed with it. So now that we set the face and did the base, I'm going to move on to the eye area, starting off with the brows, and I'm just going to zoom you guys in just a little bit. So I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil for this, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. So now that we've finished filling in the brows, we're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So for Valentine's Day, I received the Too Faced Bon Bon palette from my boyfriend, and I'm just going to use this today for the first time. So I'm just going to start off by taking the shade Mocha, which is this one right here. So next I'm going to take the shade Bordeaux, which is this one right here. So next I'm going to take this shade right here called Molasses Chip. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Satin Sheets, which is this long shade right here, and I'm just going to apply this to the inner corners and the center of the eyelid. So I just took this same brush and wiped it clean, and I'm just going to dive into Divinity, I think it's called, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to use this to highlight my brow bone. So now I'm just going to go in with a pencil brush, and I am going to pick up a little bit of Mocha, and I'm going to brush underneath my eye. And now with a smaller pencil brush, I'm just going to dip into Bordeaux, or Bordeaux, and I'm just going to do the outer. So now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner, and this is the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the pencil form, and then this is in the shade Swerve, which is their black, and I'm just going to apply this to my waterline. And now I'm going to go in with my NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm just going to do a wing. So now that's done, I'm going to put on some mascara, and this is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara, and I love this stuff. I've been using it for years. I want to say like this was my very first mascara I've ever used. So for lashes, I'm going to use the Flutter Shayla lashes. So now that we finished with the eyes, I am loving these Shaylas. The only problem that I do have with them, if you can see like right in the front, maybe it's just because I'm used to them lashes being like shorter in the front, but these lashes are like way too long in the front. I tried to fix them, but it's still not like working, but I'll get used to it. So now I'm just going to highlight my face and apply some lipstick because that's all what's left to do. So I am going to use, sorry it's destroyed, this is literally like my daily highlighter. This is the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter, and what I like to do is just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so, and I don't go into the darker shade because if I was to go into the darker shade, it'd be like way too dark. So I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. Yes, hunty. I swear this is the only highlighter I've been able to find to actually like highlight my face. I always feel like that my highlighter almost just disappears into my face. Like I'll apply it and then like 20 minutes later it's just like gone. This is the only highlight that I actually use that stays all day long on my face, and I just live, breathe, and die for it. Look at that glow, look at it. It's just so like blinding, no? So I like to take this and I apply it to the tops of my cheekbones, to the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, obviously. I like to do my Cupid's bow just a slight bit, and then whatever is left on the brush, I like to kind of brush over my chin. And then if you can see around the little compact, there's some powder, like hiccup powder, and I just like kind of pick that up with my brush instead of actually dipping into the powder. I just kind of pick up the excess that's on the sides and I just kind of brush that in the middle of my forehead, just so that we have a glow, but it's not like a glow, you know what I mean? And then using the same highlighter and this little brush that I used for packing on the, it's not focusing on it, for packing on the glitter on my eyelids, well, the eyeshadow on my eyelids, I'm just going to take the champagne color, just a little bit of that, and just kind of highlight my brow bone. So last but not least is just some lipstick. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow. I am feeling this look, but I almost feel like like I want to make the lip a little glossy. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Kylie, I believe, yeah, her birthday edition gloss, which was in the shade Poppin', which is almost like a clear gloss, but it just has like some gold sparkle. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I am so sorry if I didn't look directly at like the lens and I was looking kind of up, just because the camera I got has the flip up lens, or I mean viewfinder, and like I can actually see myself now, unlike my other camera. My other camera I didn't have a viewfinder at all, so it was really hard to like make sure I was recording and stuff like that. But yeah, so I hope that this new camera works out. I am loving it so far, and you guys will be seeing a lot of videos soon. Thank you guys for watching again. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys subscribe. Please hit that like button down below and leave a comment of the next video you want me to make. Bye guys. Mwah.